What's up, everybody? It's Josh here from Basement Level Magic, and I am going to go ahead and do another pre-release draft for Oath of the Gatewatch. I am pretty excited that the first draft didn't go quite as I was hoping, but we'll see where this goes. So we've got Essence Depleter is a... that doesn't look that great. Oath of Jace is our rare. I don't think most of these oaths are going to be super useful in draft format, other than maybe like the Oath of Nissa, maybe even Oath of Chandra, I guess. Zada's Commando is a 2/1 first strike. It's got cohort and can deal damage to your opponent. Reflector Mage. I don't want to get linked into two colors yet. Press into service. It's kind of like an act of treason with support. Core Sky Climber. I do like that card. I might actually take that. I could definitely see taking Zada's Commando here as well, or even press into service, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Core Sky Climber. Try to take something a little bit different than our last draft, where we did do red-black. Or we ended up red-blue, but we tried doing red-black. Here they left the Ruins of Oran Reef, and you're able to put a 1/1 counter on target colorless creature, which doesn't really mesh with white cards. There's a Core Artificer Ally. The top 4 cards reveal equipment. I'm not really looking to do equipment, I don't think. Ma of Kozilek is a decent card. I'm tempted to just take this land here. Otherwise, Scion Summoner is a decent option. I was pretty impressed with the green-white deck that I saw in my last draft. Ooh, Blinding Drone is actually pretty good also. I'm going to try the green-white. I tend to like allies anyway. And, you know, this Jaraga Auxiliary goes really well in one. Although Jwar Isle Avenger was definitely a worthwhile card. We've got Reality Hemorrhage, Deep Fathom Skulker. It's a 4/4. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. It costs 6, though. Target creature can't be blocked. That's actually pretty sweet. Warping Whale. It's not quite where I want to be. So the two best cards in this pack are probably the blue ones, Jwar Isle Avenger and Deep Fathom Skulker. I'm gonna try the Skulker. You know, it's a rare. This is definitely the time to try out some different kind of things if you're going to. It is the pre-release. I have not done. This is actually just my second draft, so still learning out the format, filling it out right now. I am a big fan of blue-white in Battle for Zendikar, so I could definitely see blue-white being a decent option in this one. Spawnbinder Mage is one of the cards that I like in this set, but I think the Avenger is going to be the better option here. Otherwise, we could look at the Ondu War Cleric as well. It's an ally creature, but I just think the Avenger is stronger. Alright, so I like this wall, but is it going to be better than some of the others? So Expedition Raptor is a 2/2 that comes in, you get to support 2, which is definitely a decent option in white. I'm actually going to go with the Wall of Resurgence. If I'm looking to possibly be blue-white, that's a deck that ended up liking to go late as much as you could. Flare Drone is a 3/1 first striker. That thing's good. But I'm going to take the Wall of Resurgence. Comes it's an 06 and it can make one of your lands a 3/3 as well. I think this Scion Summoner is going away. There's another wall. Would you like the Containment Membrane too, though? Yeah, I'm tempted. I think I might probably just take the containment membrane. Ancient crab is not that exciting looking. Yeah, so I'm either looking at the membrane or the wall. I think the wall is probably better though. The way you gotta look at it is it's like getting a 3-3 and an 0-6 for the same price. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. All right, Warden of Geometries. That one, I like the idea of that. It's a 2-3. You can use it to make colorless mana. Unknown Shores, I thought was very good. It allows you to splash fairly easily, but if I can use a creature to do it, I think I generally like to do that. Right now, we're not exactly seeing things that we want to splash. Ooh, Step Glider, Meandering River. Reality Hemorrhage being this late is pretty surprising to me. I like Witness the End. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Step Glider, though. It's a 2/4 flying Vigilance, and it's got a really usable ability. Alright, so what do we got here? Press into Service is fine. Counter target spell unless its controller plays 1. That's not exactly very good. Dazzling Reflection, gain life equal to target creature's power. Next time a creature would deal damage that damage this turn, prevent that damage. So if your opponent had like a big Eldrazi, you could do that against them. I think Press into Service is easily the best card, and I'm just going to get that out of the pack. That's the one that would scare me the most. Alright, so here we could go ahead and look at... I'm going to take the Kozilek's Pathfinder. It seems like it's a very decent card in this format. I had 2 of them in the last draft, and I did like it. Whew. Obviously, I am viewing things different than other people because I probably almost took the Jor Ala Avenger last time and the Duraga Auxiliary. The Auxiliary is definitely a decent option, but I think I'm going to take the Flyer. So we're going like a blue-white Flyers deck this time around. Bonds of Mortality is when it enters battlefield, draw a card. Creatures your opponent control lose hexproof. I'm just going to get rid of the Elemental Uprising. That's more of a surprise card that I would like to be able to stay away from. That's just 4 damage to me. We don't want to face that. So we don't have any cards in the sideboard that we're really looking to play. I mean, something like Press into Service is easily something I could see splashing for, though. You know, it comes down late. It allows you to grab their best creature. Alright, so Sifter of Skulls is the rare. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a 1/1 Eldrazi Scion token on the battlefield. Doesn't seem too exciting. Here we have a flying 2/4. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Make a stand. That doesn't seem exciting. Spark Mage's Gambit, deal 1 damage. I don't really like that. It allows you to get some damage through, though, as a red card, so... I would feel bad doing this, but I'm really close to just taking this 2/1 Prowess creature. It gives us something to do early in the game. I'm not super impressed with the rest of these, although I could see Expedition Raptor being a good option for us too. It allows us to do support. We've got a lot of creatures right now. Yeah, I'm going to take the Raptor. Starting to take almost too many late drops, but here we've got some more decent early plays. Grasp of Darkness is one of the best black cards in this set as far as limited, as far as I'm concerned. You know, just for 2 mana to be able to kill something that's 4 Oblivion Strike. So some very good black cards. But I feel like there's some decent blue options for us here. Blinding Drone is actually very good as well. So it's between Blinding Drone and Core Sky Climber. I think the Blinding Drone is just a little bit better. I like the ability, so we need to make sure that we have some colorless mana. And it's more of a blocker that gets us to our late game, which our late game is going to be really powerful, I feel. Hedron Alignment, this card, that's awful, right? At the beginning of your upkeep, you may reveal your hand. If you do, win the game. If you have a card, owned it in hand, exile, and graveyard, and the battlefield. That seems pretty terrible right there. Prophet of Distortion. It's a 1/2 devoid. And it's got the ability to draw a card. That seems okay, actually. Counter target spell, you get to exile. Submerged Boneyard is decent. It would allow us to splash some black cards. I don't mind this card right here. Just to be able to draw some extra cards seems pretty important. I don't want the Void Shatter. So it's between Submerged Boneyard and Prophet of Distortion. God, the Prophet might be bad, but I'm going to learn. I'm trying to figure out the format here. All right. I thought Seer's Lantern was pretty impressive in my first game. Slip Through Space, I like that as a combat trick. It's not a combat trick. I mean, it just gets you out of combat, basically. Oath of Nissa is... I'm going to actually check real quick if that's worth anything. Well, it's actually worth basically like 350, so that's like a pack right now. So unless I'm excited by something, return target creature to its owner's hand. If it's attacking you, we put it on top of its owner's library. Swept Away is probably the pick. Yeah, if it's more than a pack, I'll probably take the card, but I think Swept Away is going to be a better option for us. Wonder how many Dwar Isle Avengers is too many. I think Havoc Sower is good. I would be happy to have that, but the issue with something like that is you have to not only be playing black, but now I have to have colorless sources too. And right now I don't have that. I do want to prioritize that, but something like a Hedron Collar I don't think is better than another Dwar Isle Avenger. Okay, there's a holdout settlement. Oh, geez. Gravity Negator. That card is awesome. I remember being pretty excited when I saw that in the pre-release. Call the Gatewatch is not a card we're looking to play here. We don't have any Planeswalker cards. Gosh, I think I got to take the Gravity Negator and then just really prioritize my mana. I need to get stuff like Holdout Settlement. Yeah, I'm going to take the Negator. Don't do this to me. All right, Core Scythe Master is definitely a decent option for us. Kozilek's Pathfinder, there's another one there. But I like having the lower guys if we can. It's a decent option to get us a later game. All right, Gift of Tusks. What's this one do? Target creature loses all abilities and becomes a 3/3. That could be used as either a way to, I guess, get rid of theirs. They could attack with some giant dude. Spawnbinder Mage is a card that I like. Being able to tap down other creatures. I'm going to take the McKindy Aeronaut here. It's not exciting, but it is a flyer, and it's a 1/3. We do have ways of getting support, so we can make our guys a little bit bigger. Once again, I'm going to take the Aeronaut. Oh, come on, give me... I'm going to have a tough time being able to activate all these colorless mana symbols, but let's get the Abstruse Interference. We may end up actually wanting to try it, and we'll maybe try the Dazzling Reflection as well. 2/2 Vigilance. That doesn't seem exciting at all. Call the Gatewatch. Get out of here. Alright. My mana is not good enough for a lot of all these abilities. Gosh. I need something like a Hedron Archive. Ooh, Planner Outburst. There we go. That is definitely a card we wanted. Other good cards in this pack. Brood Monitor is awesome in a green deck. Resolute Blade Master is very good in your red-white allies. Tightening Coils is probably the card I would take second in this pack, for this deck at least. Outnumber is good. Cluster Healer is good if you're in the black-white life gain, but we're definitely taking the Planner Outburst here. Okay, Drowner of Hope. 5/5, that brings 2 1/1s with it. That's definitely what I'm looking to do here. Otherwise, Clutch of Currents is awesome. We don't have ways of interacting with our opponents right now, but we do have, a ton of very good or decent creatures. Drowner of Hope's just really good if you can hit it. Otherwise, I like Shadow Glider. Firemantle Mage is really good in any red deck, honestly. Benthic Infiltrator would be great. My second pick would be Clutch of Currents, and my third would be Shadow Glider here, but we'll take the Drowner. Alright, so I think I'm going to take the Shrine here. I'm just doing this as a way of getting more colorless mana in my deck. I don't have enough ways right now to activate a lot of the abilities I want to. Otherwise, I would easily see taking Cloud Manta right now. So hopefully I can pick up another Shrine. There's a Barrage Tyrant. But Tightening Coils is going to be the way to go here. Barrage Tyrant is very good if you're in any red Devoid strategy. And honestly, it's a 5/3 anyway, so it's already a decent size. It goes great with 4-Runner Slaughter. Felidar Cub would be something decent we could take if we were worried about enchantments. I don't know that these McKinney Aeronauts are going to make it in the deck, so we need to take as many usable cards right now, and then we'll work on phasing some out. Geez, lots of very utility style cards in this pack. Once again, Firemantle Mage is good. Sledge Crawler, I think, is probably one of the better cards. I'm going to take the Firemantle Mage. I'm not looking to play the Stonehaven Medic. I'm not looking to do a life gain deck. Undo Greathorn is just really not going to make it. So I just want to get the Firemantle Mage out of there. It's a little bit more worrisome for me. So here's something. We could look to do something like Skyrider Elf. Fortified Rampart is very good if you're looking to do the to the skies kind of thing. We've got a lot of these late big cards to try to take over the game, and I hate taking this card so early, but I'd rather play that than like the McKinney Aeronaut. Even I'd be okay with Spell Shrivel, Scour from Existence, but I'm actually going to take the 06 wall here. I've got 3 06s now. Alright, so nothing worthwhile in this pack for us. Strongest card is Catacomb Sifter. Rush of Ice is the only one that actually plays well with us. I'm going to take it and put it in the sideboard for now. There's a Shadow Glider for us. Actually, Bring to Light would be... That's decent, right? I just don't know what I would be bringing up most of the time. I'm going to take the Shadow Glider and just keep I mean, we're kind of at a mixture of aggro versus late game. So Resolute Blade Master is the scariest card for me here. So I'm going to take that out of the pack. Boy, red was wide open this second, or this pack. I'm going to take the Touch of the Void. Actually, Stone Fury is going to be the card that's actually more difficult for us, I think. Because we have so many late game stuff. Touch of the Void isn't going to finish most of our guys. Yeah, I'm going to take the Stone Fury out. Take the Vigilance Maker thing. Ooh, I actually might play that Eldrazi Devastator. Yeah, red really opened up that last pack there. You know, we really saw almost nothing for blue from that direction. It's a good thing we were able to pick up as many as we did. You know, we got the Drowner of Hope, we got the Tightening Coils, and then it basically just shut off for blue. We got the Planner Outburst. So we got definitely some decent options here. I actually wish I would have ended up with a negate. That would have been pretty good to have. I don't think I'll do the Eldrazi Devastator. 8 mana is a pain in the butt to get. Prophet of Distortion. I don't know if I want that or not. The issue I'm having with it is I love the ability on it. We've got two ways of turning it on. We've got Shrine of the Forsaken Gods, and we've got the Warden of Geometries. Do we have any other ways? I mean, we've got Scion tokens from the Drowner. So we've got some ways of drawing cards. Sweep Away. I don't know if that one's going to make the cut. I think it probably should. It probably should make the cut over these 1/3s, right? We can bring these in if we need to. I think I'd rather have the 1/2 with upside over the 2 1/3s. I think that's more important to me. Look at all of our non-creature spells here. We've got Planner Outburst, Sweep Away, and Tightening Coils. So not a lot. I mean, we could definitely bring in something like a Rush of Ice just as a way to slow down the opponent. It also gives us, you know, Awaken 3 if we have 5 mana at the time. So Core Scythe Master, I'm actually fine with keeping in, even though it's not the most exciting. You know, it's a 3/1. It'd be better in more of a aggressive build, which we are not. I mean, if we wanted to, we could look to splash red just for something like a Press into Service. You know, it's something that the opponent is not going to see coming. But I'd rather bring that in from the sideboard rather than start out with it. I actually don't mind this Consuming Sinkhole. It's just a neat little way to, you know, burn your opponent for 4. I could see Core Scythe Master coming out, but I don't really know that I have anything that I'm looking to bring in. So let's go ahead and just figure out our mana now. Well, that's about as good as it gets. So 10 and 10. Actually, let's bring that out. At basic lands, we'll go 9 and 9. And so it looks like we have more double whites. So I'm going to, well, take out a Plains, bring in the Sandstone Bridge to match it anyway. And then Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. I'm going to put that instead of a island. You know, we do have earlier blue plays, but I think it's more important to be able to get our white cards out there. And then we've got 2 double white cards. So this is pretty pretty crazy, but I'm hoping it'll work out well. We've got 3 walls, we've got a bunch of flyers, we've got some big guys to hopefully finish it off. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. This is Josh here with Basement Level Magic, and we'll see you in round 1. Later.